Friday, January 12th, 2024. Afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, the AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, here are the headlines of the day. Boeing CEO blames quality escape for Alaska Airlines blowout. Ancient DNA unveils genetic roots of diseases. Local wastewater reveals presence of viruses in the community. Pete Carroll out as Seahawks head coach. Shocking. Meghan Markle absent from Suits reunion on Fox News. Ancient DNA uncovers genetic origins of diseases. Doctors object to Massachusetts health insurers' anesthesia restrictions and much more. But first, let's take a look at this day in history.
January 12th in history. January 12th, 475, Byzantine Emperor Zeno is forced to flee his capital at Constantinople, and his general Basiliscus gains control of the empire. January 12th, 1808. January 12th, 1997. Space Shuttle Program. Atlantis launches from the Kennedy Space Center on mission STS-81 to the Russian space station Mir, carrying
Today's obituaries. Marek Litewka. Brief Wikipedia summary. Polish actor Marek Litewka, known for his roles in films such as Camera Buff and The Constant Factor, has Roberto Abugatas. Aboid was an 80-year-old Peruvian Olympic high jumper who competed in the 1964 and 1960. Lawrence Beatty. Brief Wikipedia summary. Lawrence Beatty, a French actress and comedian, has passed away at the age of 95. She appeared in over 100 films throughout her career. Some of her notable works include The Virtuous Scoundrel, Woman x7, and Bankers Also Have Souls. Ed Broadbent. Ed Broadbent was a Canadian politician and former Member of Parliament. He passed away at the age of 87. Broadbent served as the leader of the New Democratic Party from 1975 to 1989 and was known for his social democratic policies. He also chaired the Broadbent Institute, a policy think tank. Robin Brownlee. Brief Wikipedia summary. Canadian journalist Robin Brownlee, known for his coverage of the Edmonton Oilers, has passed away at the age of 65. He worked for the Edmonton Journal, Edmonton Sun, and TSN 1260 Radio, and was a well-respected figure in the hockey community. Khalid Butt is a Pakistani actor and film producer. He is well known for his contributions to movies such as Shah, Ram, and Motorcycle Girl. Sadly, he is currently battling kidney and liver disease. Bud Harrelson. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bud Harrelson, a former American baseball player known for his time with the New York Mets, Philadelphia Phillies, and Texas Rangers, has passed away at the age of 79. The cause of death was complications from Alzheimer's disease. Harrelson had a successful career as a shortstop and later served as a coach and manager for the Mets. Jean-Luc Laurent. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jean-Luc Laurent was a French politician who served as a Member of Parliament and Mayor of Le Kremlin-Bicêtre. He was a member of the Citizen and Republican movement and held various political positions throughout his career. He passed away on January 11, 2024, at the age of 66. Salvatore Mazzarano. Brief Wikipedia summary. Salvatore Mazzarano was an Italian footballer who played as a centre-back. He had notable stints with teams like Taranto, Fasano and AC Ancona, where he achieved promotion to Serie A and reached the final of the Coppa Italia in 1994. He passed away at the age of 58 on January 11, 2024. Annie Nightingale. Brief Wikipedia summary. Annie Nightingale was an English radio and television broadcaster known for her work on BBC Radio 1. She was the first female presenter on the station and was known for championing new and underground music. Nightingale encouraged other women to become DJs and broadcasters and held the Guinness World Record for the longest career as a female radio presenter. John Short was an 86-year-old Canadian journalist and broadcaster who had a notable career working for the Edmonton Sun and Edmonton Journal. Tragically, he passed away recently. Yuri Solomin. Brief Wikipedia summary. Yuri Solomin, an 88-year-old Russian actor, has passed away due to complications from a stroke. Solomin was known for his roles in films such as An Ordinary Miracle and Der Su Uzala. He was also a director and served as the Minister of Culture of the RSFSR from 1990 to 1991. Mike Taylor is an Australian record company executive from Universal Music Australia. He has recently been diagnosed with cancer. Agustin Tellez Cruces. Brief Wikipedia summary. Agustin Tellez Cruces, a Mexican politician who served as the interim governor of Guanajuato and the president of the Supreme Court of Justice of the nation, has died at the age of 105. He held various positions in the justice system from 1974 to 1982. Arie van der Valk. Brief Wikipedia summary. Arie van der Valk, a 94-year-old Dutch businessman known for founding the international hospitality chain Van der Valk, has passed away. Van der Valk is the largest Dutch hospitality chain with over 65 locations in the Netherlands and more than 15 in other countries. Jiang Kehui. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jiang Kehui, a 95-year-old Chinese politician, passed away on January 11, 2024. He served as the vice chairman of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, CPPCC, from 1998 to 2008. Jiang had a long and varied career, including roles in the United Front Department and the Taiwan Democratic Self-Government League.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Ancient DNA reveals genetic roots of multiple sclerosis and other diseases. CNN.
Scientists have created the largest database of ancient DNA, based on the bones and teeth of almost 5,000 humans who lived across Western Europe and parts of Central Asia from 34,000 years ago until medieval times. The database has revealed that genetic variants that once protected prehistoric hunter-gatherers or Bronze Age herders from harmful pathogens may now increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as multiple sclerosis and Alzheimer's in Europeans. The research also shed light on the genetic origins of multiple sclerosis and Alzheimer's disease, as well as traits such as height and lactose tolerance.
Republican debate, 5 takeaways as Haley and DeSantis face off, BBC.com.
Republican presidential candidates Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley engaged in a heated debate just days before the Iowa caucuses. Both candidates traded insults and attacked Donald Trump's record. They clashed on issues such as immigration and the war in Ukraine. DeSantis received more applause from the audience, but Haley claimed victory.
Consumer prices rose 0.3% in December, higher than expected, pushing the annual rate to 3.4%. CNBC.
Consumer prices in the United States rose more than expected in December, indicating that inflation continues to impact the economy. The Consumer Price Index increased by 0.3% for the month, higher than the estimated 0.2%. The core CPI, which excludes food and energy prices, also rose by 0.3%. These higher-than-expected inflation readings come as the Federal Reserve considers whether to cut interest rates in the future.
Michael Strahan's daughter reveals brain tumor battle. Good morning, America.
Michael Strahan's 19-year-old daughter, Isabella, has been diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor called medulloblastoma. She began experiencing symptoms in October and underwent emergency surgery to remove the tumor. Strahan has expressed his gratitude for his daughter's resilience and is optimistic about her recovery.
Business news.
Boeing CEO says Alaska Airlines blowout caused by quality escape. Business Insider.
Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun stated in an interview with CNBC that the Alaska Airlines blowout was caused by a quality escape, referring to any potential factors that could contribute to an accident. Calhoun acknowledged the mistake and said the company is investigating what went wrong in the inspection process. Alaska Airlines has canceled all flights on Boeing 737 MAX 9 jets as it awaits revised inspection instructions from Boeing and the FAA. The precise cause of the blowout is still under investigation.
United Airlines flight makes emergency landing due to possible mechanical issue with door Fox Business.
A United Airlines flight from Florida to Illinois made an emergency landing in Tampa after a door indicator light turned on. The incident occurred just days after an Alaska Airlines flight experienced a mid-air door blowout on a Boeing 737-9 MAX. Alaska Airlines has since canceled all flights on the Boeing 737-9 MAX through January 13th.
Here's what a Bitcoin ETF actually means for investors. CNBC.
The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has approved the first batch of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, in the U.S. The approval allows sponsors of 10 ETFs, including BlackRock and Fidelity, to begin trading this week. A Bitcoin ETF is an investment fund that tracks the performance of Bitcoin without investors needing to directly own the asset. The approval is expected to increase the accessibility and credibility of Bitcoin as an asset class, attracting both retail and institutional investors.
Technology news.
Samsung is set to open experience spaces in 8 cities, providing fans with an immersive journey into the world of Galaxy AI. This exciting development was reported by Sam Mobile, a trusted source for Samsung News.
Samsung is opening experience spaces in 8 cities around the world to showcase the Galaxy AI features of its upcoming Galaxy S24 series. Visitors will have the opportunity to experience new features and participate in lucky draws, while also learning about Samsung's latest innovations and how AI is integrated into its products. The experience spaces will open after the Galaxy Unpacked event on January 17th.
Colorful introduces new NVIDIA RTX 40 Super Series graphics cards. Videocards.com.
Colorful Technology has unveiled its lineup of new NVIDIA RTX 40 Super Series graphics cards. The lineup includes the GeForce RTX 4080 Super 16GB, GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super 16GB, and GeForce RTX 4070 Super 12GB graphics cards. The new cards feature improved connectors and AI capabilities for enhanced gaming experiences. Additionally, Colorful introduced various models with different designs and features, such as the iGame Vulcan, Neptune, Advanced, Ultra W, and Battle Axe series.
Creepy AI-powered Mario hologram not endorsed by Nintendo company admits. Eurogamer.net.
A company called Proto Hologram created an unauthorized and unofficial hologram of Nintendo's Mario at the Consumer Electronics Show, CES, 2024. The hologram was meant to showcase how AI holograms could combat loneliness in the elderly, but it received criticism for its poor quality and robotic voice. Proto has stated that the hologram was an unfinished proof of concept and not intended for commercial release. Nintendo has not yet commented on the situation.
Sports news.
Why Titans fired Mike Vrabel. A story of festering slights and a lack of communication. The Athletic.
The firing of Tennessee Titans coach Mike Vrabel was due to poor communication, misinterpreted statements, and misunderstandings. One problem arose when Vrabel implied that general manager Ran Carthon was unprepared for the role, a viewpoint that owner Amy Adams Strunk disagreed with. Strunk also had reservations about Vrabel's visit to the New England Patriots Hall of Fame. Furthermore, there were disagreements regarding the team's use of analytics and Vrabel's insistence on having complete control over the roster.
Pete Carroll is out as head coach of the Seahawks in a shocking move. Yahoo Sports.
The Seattle Seahawks have announced that Pete Carroll is stepping down as head coach after nearly 15 years in the role. Carroll will remain with the organization as an advisor. During his tenure, Carroll led the team to its first Super Bowl victory and made 9 trips to the playoffs. However, the team has not been able to win another Super Bowl since 2014.
People born on this day:
January 12, 1947. Sally Hamwee, Baroness Hamwee, English politician.
January 12, 1991. Raquel Rodriguez, American wrestler.
January 12, 1974. Tor Arne Hetland, Norwegian skier.
Health news.
Ancient DNA reveals genetic roots of multiple sclerosis and other diseases. CNN.
Scientists have created the largest database of ancient DNA, based on the bones and teeth of nearly 5,000 humans who lived in Western Europe and parts of Central Asia from 34,000 years ago until medieval times. The analysis of this ancient genetic information suggests that genes that may have once protected prehistoric hunter-gatherers or Bronze Age herders from harmful pathogens may now increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, such as multiple sclerosis and Alzheimer's in Europeans. The findings were published in 4 papers in the scientific journal Nature.
It's not unusual. Local communities' wastewater details viruses in area Doyo.
Yellow Springs, Ohio, is testing its wastewater to determine the presence of viruses in the area. Influenza has been detected multiple times in the wastewater, reflecting the high level of flu cases in Ohio. Wastewater testing helps health leaders predict flu activity in the community and encourages residents to take precautions, such as getting a flu shot. The testing is conducted in collaboration with the Ohio EPA and Ohio Department of Health.
Does it feel like everyone is getting sick? Flu, COVID, and RSV are all circulating through Colorado. 9 News, ComQSA.
Respiratory viruses, including flu, COVID-19, RSV, and the common cold, are circulating in Colorado. Although hospitalizations have increased, they are still lower compared to the height of the pandemic. People are encouraged to stay healthy and manage their illnesses at home.
Battenfeld, Massachusetts health insurer restricts anesthesia for colonoscopies. Doctors object. Boston Herald.
There is no specific article mentioned in the text.
Entertainment news.
Attorney for Darnell Super Chef Ferguson says alleged victim wants to drop criminal charges. WDRB.
Celebrity chef Darnell Ferguson has pleaded not guilty to burglary and strangulation charges and had his bond lowered from $20,000 to $10,000. The alleged victim has recanted her allegation that Ferguson had strangled her, and she does not want to proceed with any criminal prosecution.
Meghan Markle skips Suits reunion as expert says Hollywood has not been kind. Fox News.
Meghan Markle did not attend the Suits reunion at the 81st Annual Golden Globes due to a pre-existing commitment. The former castmates invited her to join them, but she was unable to attend. There is speculation that Markle is being cautious with her public appearances to avoid further scrutiny.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
How does the moon cut his hair? Eclipse it. Is there a hole in your shoe? No. Then how'd you get your foot in it? What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.